Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to install and deploy n8n on Ubuntu Server. Not just a basic setup, this is going to be fully production ready with a public IP, SSL, and your own domain. Before we jump in, let me quickly show you what you will need. You need a domain name, a public IP address, and access to your DNS provider like Cloudflare. In my case, I'm using myapp.mydomain.com and public IP 3.235.166.40. For this demo, I'm using an AWS EC2 instance. It's just a fresh Ubuntu server, nothing fancy, with a public IP already assigned. Alright, let's connect to the server. I'll use PuTTY. You can use any other terminal you prefer. Quick note before we start, I will keep commands on the right side and the terminal on the left. I'll just copy and paste everything step by step so you can follow along easily. Alright, first step, let's update the server. This just makes sure it's up to date before we install anything. Next, let's set up the firewall, allow the required ports and enable it. Now we move to the Docker. I'm going to install Docker and Docker Compose. Just follow along and paste the commands. Once that's done, let's verify it quickly. If you see a success message, you are good to go. Next up, it's Caddy. This is where things get easier. Caddy automatically handles SSL certificates, so you don't have to manually configure HTTPS. Now let's connect our domain. Open the config file. Before you add the domain, remove the existing configuration, save the file, and restart the Caddy services. Now let's set up n8n, create a folder, create a Docker Compose file, paste your configuration, including your domain, HTTPS, and time zone. Now the final step. Run docker compose op-d. This will pull the n8n image and start everything in the background. Alright, before we open it in the browser, we need to make sure our domain is pointing to the server. So I will go to the Cloudflare. Open the DNS section and add an array record. Name will be my app and IP address will be 3.235.166.40. Make sure it's pointing to your server's public IP and then just save it. Now open your browser and go to myapp.mydomain.com. Let it load. If everything is set correctly, you should see n8n running with SSL already enabled. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If this video helped you out, make sure to hit the like button, drop a comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.